Hey guys, I'm SKV and you're watching SKV Plays On, and welcome to another video of Dauntless. If you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up, and if you like it a bit more, please do subscribe to my channel. And without further ado, let me get straight to the point. This video is mainly about lanterns and how you get the lanterns, and also what types of lanterns there are in game and the different types of abilities they have and how you can use them to your advantage. Now, we are talking to Arkan Drew, the NPC that provides you with the lanterns, and the only way he gives you the quests to craft the lanterns is if you have already taken out those particular behemoths that are giving you lanterns. There are 7 lanterns in the game, including the recruit's lantern, which I'll show you right now. That's the default that you get as a new player in game. It gives you, on the instant ability, it gives you like 50 points of hit shields, which you can use to protect yourself for a bit as a new player. The secondary ability kind of gives you the skill to locate one of the behemoths that is on the island. Let me just use the first instant ability and show you that it gives you the shield, the 50 hit point shield that you get from the first instant ability by clicking on the lantern button once. But for the secondary ability to be used, you need to hold down on the lantern button so that it activates. Once it activates, this recruit lantern has a specialty to point in the direction of the behemoth. So that an aether energy that you just saw pointing in that direction where I'm running is the direction where you can find the behemoth right now, and I found it. The other way to kind of charge the lantern is by picking up Aether Wisps. And also you can charge the lantern by doing a lot of damage on the behemoths. Now, going to the second lantern that you might get in the game is the Shrike lantern, of course. The Shrike lantern is named Shrike Zeal, and it has the ability, the instant ability or the primary ability has 40% movement speed. For 6 seconds, you get like a 40% speed boost for running or doing any walking if you want to for 6 seconds. And the secondary ability has the skill to give you 15 seconds of 15% speed boost, 15% of attack speed boost also. Right now you're looking at the instant ability, the primary one, which gives you a speed boost on clicking on the button once, but holding down the lantern button will help you use this particular ability, which is the secondary ability. It creates an aura around you. This aura has a radius which gives you 15 seconds of 15% of movement speed, 15% of attack speed also. If any allies are within this radius, they also get the attack speed buff along with you. So it's really helpful as a team player also, and helps you as a player also for the speed attacks. Next, I'm moving on to the Embermane lantern, which most of the veterans use. I also use it. That doesn't mean I'm a veteran or something just because I use this lantern. No, lanterns, anyone can use any of it. But Embermane is mainly because, as you can see, my axe swing is very slow. The first instant ability is something that gives me 30% attack boost or attack speed boost. So after using the first instant ability, you can see how fast my charge on the axe was and how fast I'm using the axe swings now. After you charge up a lantern for the Embermane Rapture, you can kind of create a fireball. That's the secondary ability. After 5 seconds it blows up. That's right, you kind of charge up and then you use the secondary ability and then it blows up. Anything in and around that radius is going to get damage dealt. Next, we're going to the Skarn. The Skarn Defiance is the lantern's name. The instant ability gives you 250 hit points of shield. If you remember, I told you there's another lantern that gives you shield but only a time limit on it. This is the one. Recruit lantern has 50 shields. This one has 250 shields only for 6 seconds. Now, this one also has a secondary ability which kinda gives you swirling stones around you that act like an aura that is protecting you. An aura made up of terra stones that do terra elemental damage on the behemoth, doing a lot of damage per second. Now let me just show you how this thing works. First we go to the island, and then I use my instant ability, and then I get my shield. But this shield has a duration, so be sure to use it at a very crucial moment when you're about to get hit only. Then once your lantern is charged, you can use the secondary ability. Look at how cool that is. I think this is probably one of the coolest DPS doing lanterns, just because of the way it looks. The swirling stone aura that kind of protects you and also does damage to the behemoths. As you can see, I'm using it again. It kind of creates a tornado of stones hitting the behemoth over and over again. It looks really cool. This is probably one of the coolest. I think as a new player you would definitely like it. Now moving on to the Drask lantern. Drask lantern you can get, of course, by taking out the Drask, the behemoth. Once you take him out, you get the quest for the Drask lantern from Arkan again. Drask lantern gives you 30% of increased damage on the instant for 6 seconds. The secondary ability though kinda gives you a lightning strike. Right now you can see an icon on the top for 6 seconds for 30% attack boost, attack buff. Then now once my lantern is all charged up, I can use the secondary, which does a lightning strike, which hits multiple times on a behemoth. Don't think of it lightly, because this particular secondary ability even has the chance to interrupt behemoths when they're about to attack you. Now moving on to probably the last two most used and most favorite lanterns, the Pangar. First of all, the Pangar is got by the Pangar, defeat the Pangar behemoth, and then you'll be getting the option to do this quest to craft this lantern. Secondary ability is what you're going mainly for in this lantern. First, the primary ability that you get is 25% increase in your stamina bar, which is not really that crazy awesome or anything, but the main thing you're looking for is this, the secondary ability, which puts up a ice spike in the middle and has a decent radius, which does a lot of damage per second. It is probably the highest damage per second dealing lantern in the game. This is really used a lot when people go up against really high level behemoths like Razakiri or Shroud, or especially blaze behemoths like Hellion. So you can definitely try it out once you reach that stage where you can get the Pangar. Now I'm going on to the last, not the craziest but the most helpful lantern, Koshai Bloom. You can get this after defeating Koshai once. You will get the quest from Arkan again. He's gonna tell you to go craft the materials for it. The instant ability turns your weapon green in color. It starts glowing green for 8 seconds, so that each hit you do on the behemoth is gonna give you health back, but only 10% of the damage that you deal is gonna become health. The secondary ability is where you can use it to dash forward with the help of vines and then do a lot of DPS once you come out of it. That's it. That's the only thing it does. The best thing about Koshai Lantern was the healing ability that I would talk about. Nothing much to show in Koshai's abilities, but the first one, which is the instant. Anyways, that's about it for the lanterns, and hopefully you guys are gonna choose your most favorite ones. Hopefully you guys might like using all of them at different times of your hunts. Anyways, that's about it. Thank you for watching this video, and hopefully it helps new players more to understand about the lanterns and different types of lanterns. For now, there are only 7 types of lanterns in game, so I don't know how many more lanterns they'll introduce in future, but the only lanterns available right now are the Recruit's Lantern at the beginning, Shrike Lantern, Embermane Lantern, Skarn Lantern, and then Drask Lantern, Pangar Lantern, and Koshai Lantern. Anyways, that's about it, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and as always, keep smiling, and you guys have a good day. Until next time, sayonara, tata, see you, bye bye, and I'm done. Ciao.